Hey guys, I wanted to do a while ago a Star Wars video game review. I'm a fan of Star Wars, so the thing is I cannot decide what game should I review first. So I bring us today a specialist, BB-8. Can you help me to choose the first video game I should review? Okay, perfect. Should I review Super Star Wars for the Super Nintendo? Okay. Should it be Star Wars Episode 1 Racer for the N64? Okay, perfect. So let it be Star Wars Racer for the Nintendo 64. Let the review begin. Sponsored by BB-8. From 1999, Star Wars Racing Episode 1. Is it a good game? It is a bad game? Or is it just average game? Let's take a look. This game is based on Episode 1, but just a part of the movie. Actually, the pod racing part of the movie. Don't get me wrong, I actually like the movie, or more or less like, but yeah, it's not my favorite Star Wars movie for sure. But yeah, this part of racing, pod racing, is actually not a bad one. And at least doesn't have Jar Jar, because Jar Jar really sucks. Back in the days when this game was out, I basically downloaded the demo of the game, and I was actually very impressed with the graphics and the sounds. The textures were really with good resolution, let's say. And I can add that the Nintendo 64 doesn't disappoint. Of course, compared to PC and Dreamcast ports, this is for sure the weakest one, but it's still fast and the frame rate is actually very stable. Even with the card drive space limitations, the sounds sound good, and you don't notice much the compression. The game also plays very well, so the controls, even with this N64 really strange controller, you can really control the cars, well, the pods. You have several locations you can choose to race, including the one present in Episode 1, and some other planets you can visit with other weather effects like volcanoes, snowy, icy, whatever. And you also have a lot of other racers, including Anakin Skywalker, and yeah, his opponents, well-known opponents, and a lot of other humanoids and non-humanoids beings. Yeah, it's a Star Wars game, so what you can expect. At the time, this game had actually good reviews, and I'm not saying the opposite and the contrary. This is a good game. You also have Wipeout on the Nintendo 64, and I believe the games I owned both of them, both Wipeout and Star Wars Racer, and I believe they are both in the same level. Of course, Wipeout has a kind of magic. I'm a Wipeout fan, but Star Wars also I'm a big fan, so I think you have the good things of both worlds. So the Wipeout world, you have good gameplay, good graphics, quite a lot of adrenaline. Here you have the same, plus you have the Star Wars universe printed on it. So graphics, what I have to say from graphics, it's a good N64 port, and it's a good looking. It looks very good on the N64. You need the expansion pack, but yeah, it's a good looking game. Soundtrack, of course, you can expect more audio tracks, but yeah, this is an N64 card drive, so you don't have to expect so many variety of tracks. Anyhow, it looks and it sounds great, so the soundtrack is actually very good. Gameplay, yeah, it's really good. The gameplay is really good, so I will nothing to say. It's a good game. You can control very well the ports. Yeah. So should I recommend it? Yeah, well, for sure. This is actually a good game. It's a good Star Wars game. It's a racing game, not like you can expect from a Star Wars game, but it's surprisingly a good game. Of course, the PC and the Dreamcast, they have both superior ports. But yeah, back in the days, if you have an N64, you don't have to be ashamed. This is a really good port. So guys, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please check my other videos. You have retro battles, you have boot consoles, you have other consoles review, and you have some comedy stuff. Please go and check it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for giving me motivation to keep up this small project. May the RetroGameForce be with you, and thank you again.